Mikey's Pizzeria because we're hungry. And it's pizza time.
It's 12 o'clock now.
Mikey's not going to wait for me. Inside Geno's is interesting. You have your chairs where I guess people signed things on it. And there's Mikey waiting for his pizza. So this is going to be 4 lunches for me. Geno's was good, kind of expensive as you would expect. For that pizza I had, it was $32. And the best thing about it was once you leave Geno's, you come outside to the sound of music. Not loud at all. So last night we drove into Wisconsin, stayed overnight in Comfort Inn, and now we're heading north to Bayfield. So now we're looking for what is called the Pink Elephant, and it said turn into this gas station parking lot. And I think I saw something pink back here. Well, it is a pink elephant. At the gas station. I knew this was going to be called the Pink Elephant. I wasn't really sure what it was going to be. I was assuming it was going to be a statue of a pink elephant. I never assumed it would be a statue of a pink elephant wearing a giant pair of glasses. Let's read what it is before we get a good look at it. The story of the Pink Elephant. So if you read slower than that, tough luck. We're back to the slight disappointments. We were visiting the Wisconsin Dells, and when we got here, realized it was a water park. Considering I cannot swim, I'm going to recommend to myself to turn around and leave. This is the road we drove down 8 miles to come to the water park. And they've got a fire truck with the Land of Natura. I guess that's the name of the park, as well as Wisconsin Dells Park. Still in Wisconsin, we're visiting Mill Bluff State Park. It's basically just a lake. And I can't get the whole lake because there's people over there swimming and it would look very creepy. This is a playground in the park. They have hiking trails and forest. Driving through Wisconsin, I saw a Taco John's, never heard of it, never seen it. Decided, let's compare it to Taco Bell. The most disgusting tacos I've ever eaten. Obviously, the inventor of Taco John's was not named John. It kind of tasted like Taco Bell, minus the good flavor. I went in the Family Dollar store to purchase a family for $1, and they kicked me out. So this is one of those situations where the place I'm stopping at now is called Chippewa Falls, but we are in a real downtown of Wisconsin. And I'm just going to call this place Downtown Wisconsin, because there is nothing more downtown looking than this. The question is, where would falls be? I can't imagine there's a waterfall in the center of the city. Okay, this is funny. The town is called Chippewa Falls. That's kind of confusing, and maybe that's why I shouldn't take road trips not looking at what exactly I'm going to visit. But it is a neat little town. I'll do a little walking tour back to the truck. And Mikey said, I want to go out and see the falls, but I'm not going to. Because we were walking quite a bit today, even though there's not a whole bunch in this video. The places we went to weren't really, exciting. And there weren't really a lot of places. They were a bunch of small stops. And we stopped a few times where we shouldn't have, like at Taco John's. Again, I regret that and I'm never doing it again. But we're leaving Chippewa Falls without seeing any falls. I hope I don't fall here because I'm going to get run over. Before we were leaving, Mikey spotted the candy shop, and I have to tell you what happened. I left my chocolate fudge that I bought at Uranus Fudge Factory in Indiana. I left it in the refrigerator the morning we left, and I only took one bite out of it. So I told him, if there's fudge in that place, come out and wave to me. And he just waved. So now I have to go and get my fudge, because I'm really mad I lost my fudge in Indiana. Found my fudge. And I think I'm going to get a marshmallow pop because I never heard of that. Should I get a s'mores, Reese's, Rainbow, Butterfinger, cookies and cream? Well, it's either cookies or cream or s'mores. And I've never had a s'mores anything in my life. So one s'mores for me and one chocolate fudge. We're in Wisconsin, home of corn. I do enjoy driving down this type of street. We're about 2.5 hours from Bayfield, and I decided let's stop and get a snack of corn. This is also the place, on one hand, you don't want to break down because you're kind of stranded out here. On the other hand, if you break down, you're not going to starve because that's a lot of corn. Oh boy, that's like the horror movie entrance to the cornfield. We got to see what this is getting into. Oh yeah, you walk in there and you disappear. I'm not falling for that trick. Today we're staying at the Aspen Inn. And I like these kinds of motels because you can park right in front of your door and you only have a short walk to carry your Cheetos inside. And again, I'm not making a lot of videos of the small towns themselves while Mikey's with me, because he really prefers the bigger cities. He may not admit it, but I think he enjoyed Chicago the most. And I understand that. I like the small towns. I know a lot of you guys like the small towns. Many people don't like the small towns. Those people are a little loopy, I'm just saying, but I like the small towns. And this town is Hayward. It has 2,584 residents, about 2,580 more residents than I would prefer. but it had a lot of stuff, and I wouldn't want to live here. Chippewa Falls, the last place we were in that I did make the video, I had a chance because I had to walk around looking for the waterfall that didn't exist. That place, I could see myself living because it was a nice small place. Population was, my guess, a lot less than 2,584. So that'll be it for this video. We're about 1 hour away from Bayfield. We should get there tomorrow right before lunch, and we will have 2 nights, pretty much 2 full days to spend in Bayfield. And I still hope we can get out and go to the area where less people live and more wolves are. Again, we're not going to see anything, but it's not going to keep me from going out there trying. Today we saw turkeys on the back roads near the cornfields. I just had no chance to make a video because I was driving and I didn't want to kill any turkeys. Here comes Mikey. He's got paper in hand and we're going to sleep.